Hi everyone, in this video we're looking at graphing of logs, and in this first example here we're graphing y equals log of base 10x. Now for this we need to remember a little rule, and that's if you've got y equals log of a base of some number, that's the same as log of that number divided by log of that base, where the log bases of these ones are just 10, so the base that your calculator uses. So when we're putting this one into a calculator, it's going to be y equals log x over log 10, although log base 10 is the one in our calculator anyway, so it's actually, we can just put it in as log x. So let's put it in. So I've got log of x, and we'll just draw it to get an idea. So that's what it's going to look like. And then we will go into table mode and plot that same function, and we'll go from -1 to let's go up to 8. Yep. Okay, and you'll see that the first two we get error for, and the reason for that is that you can't calculate log of a negative number, and you can't calculate log of 0. So the first point that our table gives us is at 1 we've got 0, and we've got 0.3, 0.4, 0.6, 0.7ish, and if we just skip through to 9, 8, by the time we get to 9 we're up to about 0.9. Okay, now we just want to investigate this region a bit more carefully, so what I'll do is I'll just go back into table, and we'll go between 0 and 1, and we'll just go up in steps of 0.1 just to see what's happening there. And so at 0.1 we're at -1, so we're around about there, and at so that's actually enough of a point there to give us what we want. And we'll just go back to our graph as well, just to see a little bit more what it looks like. And if we just change our viewing window to look particularly between 0 and 1 on the x value, and we'll go from -10 to 3 is still fine. And we can see that it actually appears to have an intercept here at around about negative, what would that be, -2ish. However, what's actually happening is we've got an asymptote that never actually touches the x-axis, but gets so close that it looks like it does, depending on what we're looking at. So when we're drawing it in, we want to curve it like this, and recognize that we've got an asymptote coming down the y-axis here. Okay, so with our next graph, log of base 3, when we're putting that into our calculator, we'd have to go log of x divided by log of base 3, and that's using this rule that I explained over here, where we can write something in a different log base by just writing that base on the bottom of that fraction. And so that's what this graph looks like. So we'll go to our table mode again to get some values for it, and we'll go from 0 to 8, and we'll go up in steps of 1, and we will see what we get here. Okay, so of course we've got our error at 0 because we've got that asymptote there, and then at 1 we have 0, and at 2.6, at 3 we've got 1, and I'll just skip through here to, in fact I might even just go as far as 9, and hopefully you'll see why I've gone as far as 9. So at 9 we get up to 2. So I've got a curve joining those pieces up. So like this, and then it's going to be asymptotic towards the x-axis. Now, it looks like I've touched the x-axis there, so that's not a great version of the graph. I should try and make it so that it doesn't actually touch to show that it's asymptotic. Okay, so Drawing log graphs is fine so long as you've got that rule down pat, and you can practice some of these on exercise 5.11. Thank you.